Oh, yeah. Time for another Amazing Wastieist video, right? What else? What's the agenda? Well, I guess it should be the Amazing Atheist first, right? So, why don't you start? No, you start. Oh, you're just being stupid now, have waste time, all that kind of crap going back and forth. So, funny joke. Alright, well, anyway, so the Amazing Atheist, right? Alright, so he's back on this subject, sort of like, well, why are you forcing me to be an atheist? Just because my name is the Amazing Atheist doesn't mean I have to be an atheist all the time. It's just so... it was to his convenience to call himself the Amazing Atheist. He thought, man, that's a gripping name. Okay, so he brought something to the table. Just anybody couldn't have the name and get away with it. But, it is what it is. And so you're just basically false advertising now if you're just going to say, well, atheism really isn't that important to me. It's on its face kind of lame. So, there are things he could do. Why doesn't he just make, like, Taroja the Fat Funny Guy channel, or Fat Funny Fat, or Fat Funny Fat, and he could come up with some kind of name, big, funny, fat, some sort of name to describe himself. Scary, fat, big, ugly, smelly, fat. There's some kind of name he could have, so he'd make another channel. And, try to migrate his comedy routine. I don't know why you turned. You were doing just fine by yourself. But, he could migrate his comedy crap to that channel. And, he could still put his best stuff on the Amazing Atheist channel. And, but he should do atheist stuff. So why not, if you're going to say that there's other people doing it, well, why don't you go out and find the good videos and mirror them. Mirror like 2 or 3 videos a week on atheism. The best ones. The ones that you don't do because other people are already doing it. So if other people are already doing it satisfactorily, why doesn't he just mirror their videos? It would do them great because they would get the exposure. He would get the money. It's a win-win situation. So, why don't you do that, Mr. Amazing Atheist, sir? Or fatty fat, whatever your new name will be. Taroja man. Big Taroja man. It's not that complicated. And they're turning before I'm ready. But anyway, he could still do his comedy thing. He could still do his Roy Rogers social commentary with a big farty edge. But, he'd then, at least his name would make sense. Amazing Atheist would have amazingly atheist stuff on that channel. And that would make sense. So that's enough on him. His jokes are just, not even close to a LOL for me. This doesn't even happen. Even Brett Keane was doing this kind of routine now. Oh, Kentucky Fried Chicken wanted $40,000 for a bucket of chicken, but I went to the buffet and me and the family, we could pig out like big fat pigs, and it was all just $5 a piece. And that's a much better deal if you just want to make a bunch of food and turn it into poop. But speaking of Brett Keane, we did put him on our website-y thing, so I'll post the link because I have the finger that points in the right direction. And, we're going to watch his videos. He makes a lot of them, and, they're not really my thing. They're too much of this, we get to make up our own purpose, and God is bullshit, and let's humiliate the stupid God people, and that's all good, but, it's about a philosophical humiliation, not a personal one. But whatever, it doesn't matter. That's, splitting hairs, as they say. Yep. Boy, that was a slow turn. You're supposed to have a different personality, or I am. So, one of us should be talking in a different voice, damn it. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, he sent me this link to this thing called Tiny Chat, which is really, these names, they can't do better than that. Tiny Chat, it just sounds so gayish. But anyway, it's like the stick ham thing, except only maybe better. So during the week sometime, I guess we'll do a room, maybe me or you. and just to, run it through its paces, so to speak, and see if we can make something happen. But we tried it out during the week. I mean, I don't know, last night, whatever it was, night before last. And, it worked out pretty well. I mean, we had like 40 people in the room, and there was no lag, and it was pretty good. But who knows, once people start going there. The weird thing is it's like, that's not that it's weird. I mean, I'm not trying to be weird about it. It's just that it's all the rooms that, I mean, it's just dominated by, people of color. And it's just kind of funny that, I don't know why that is. I mean, it's kind of strange. I mean, maybe it's because, I don't know. I mean, how does a website get segregated like that? I mean, how does the internet get segregated? But maybe it's just the word of mouth thing and it just hasn't moved to, God, you're turning with no reason. Other communities or something like that is what you want to say. So anyway, people aren't really doing debate rooms there yet, but might as well start, right? They're just doing the, let's talk about our breasts. And they're doing it in, like, street slang, which is kind of hard to listen to because I don't, yo, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what did the guy just say? She's laughing, so it must have been a good joke. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So anyway, it does seem to work pretty well. So you should post a link again. I'll post a link to the little place. It's easy to sign up. I don't know. It looks like there's going to be a lot of terrorists there, but who knows? Hopefully their software will be not as capable of destruction as Stickham, but we'll just see what happens. I'm not going to go there for my Saturday night thing until I'm sure the damn thing works. So, is there anything else you want to cover? We don't want to waste the what the fuck. Oh, yeah, well, that's the point, too. I did change the policy here. The Amazing Wastieist videos and the what the fucks, I'm not going to do the wait for 1,000 view thing for those. Those would get posted anyway. And the new policy is that I won't post another video on the Inmendum channel until one of the last 2 videos has 1,000 views. Yeah, so that's the change. Modification. It sounds like a good idea. What the hell? Doesn't really matter, does it? You're just doing something because you don't know what else to do, right? You gotta do something. So this is better than sticking your finger up your ass, probably. So you're doing this instead of that. Yeah, and you're still not talking in a different voice, so you're fucking this whole thing up. So how much time do we got? Oh, we got lots of time. What are you going to do with it? Oh, yeah, we don't want to ruin the what the fuck. So anyway, so we'll talk about some things, though. The Highlander guy did answer the 5 questions or something. I think wasn't that what he did? Yes, that's what he did. He answered these 5 questions, and we weren't satisfied at all. We found it most unsatisfactory. Oh, God, that voice is just... Come on, can't you come up with a decent voice? Just to be different, to be at least reasonable. But anyway, but he's, just showing what kind of food he eats, when he's gaming or whatever. And I'm sure he doesn't eat this shit every night. But, I mean, it was rather disgusting, Well, you fry up 4,000 eggs and throw it on 300 pounds of dead pig, and then you pile a bunch of rotten fermented cheese on top of it, and, you eat that. I mean, cheese. I mean, I know we can't, force the vegetarian thing on people, but we could ask them to be a little more, you don't have to do commercials for fat food, I mean, of course, we like sugar. Salt. Salted fat. It's like our favorite food is salted fat. And he really just shouldn't be, doing TV commercials for eating salted fat. Now how much time do we got? Well, we're running out. Good. We like the guy, but we don't like some of his personal habits, apparently. It's not a good thing. No, stop doing that. Yeah, and he kind of talk like, oh yeah, I'm just perfectly happy eating a slice of bread. Well, if you're perfectly happy eating a slice of bread, eat this slice of bread. Don't eat the fucking damn animals, fucker. Yeah, but whatever. It's a subject for another day, I think. I don't know, he said something else that irritated us too, but we won't bother with that. Everybody irritates us now and then, right? You irritate me. Well, apparently, most specifically, when I don't have a proper secondary voice, you seem to get very irritated when my other voice is not up to your standards. You You judgmental son of a bitch. Speaking of judgmental sons of a bitches. Yeah, it was kind of, we did that whole on the Do Not God channel. We're posting a lot of videos there, but we did that whole argument with the, California girl. And, yeah, I'm sorry, I did get a little hostile in that. So you should apologize that way. Alright, apologize that way. Yeah, well, whatever. If I hurt any feelings, sorry about that. Didn't mean to imply that it's anything. I didn't call anybody stupid or anything. I just, it should be an argument people understand. Holy shit, because I've done a ton of videos on the subject. That wasn't a good idea. Whatever I just did. But hopefully it won't matter. Production will be complete and satisfactory. And I'm almost out of time anyway. Deterministic though, right? That was cause and effect, damn it. That camera, that mess didn't happen for no reason. It happened because little wires got tangled, my foot got in the way, and things happen. It's for a reason. Same thing happens in your brainium. So anyway, end of the video now, because we're out of time. So.